What is up, everybody? It is your boy John, and I decided to do something that I probably shouldn't do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So there is this new movie on Netflix, which I'm pretty sure you guys have probably already heard, called 365 Days. What? Yeah. So you already know where this is going. But apparently 365 Days is supposed to be what 50 Shades of Grey was meant to be. And that says a lot, because 50 Shades of Grey was already a complete fucking dumpster fire. So from what I hear, this is basically just straight up porn. But you know what? Your boy's adventurous, and I'm ready to try some new stuff. So I got my mic. You know damn well I have alcohol, and we're about to do this stuff.
A few moments later.
Okay, so far this movie is, like I expected, a complete fucking train wreck. It starts off creepy as hell. Like, just the music and the setting is weird. But anyway, it gets worse, because not only that, but they start off the movie talking about selling little girls. Like little girls, like 12-year-old little girls. Apparently this is like their business, some shit. And yeah, that's not cool. And then later on, you know, I don't know the guy's name. I really don't give a shit, so I'm just gonna call him MC for main character. And main character is talking to, I guess, his dad or granddad or some shit, talking about, you know, hey, this is a lucrative business opportunity, but the dudes that we're dealing with are assholes. And, you know, like, oh, and granddad's like, oh, well, you just gotta deal with the assholes for the moment. And then he gets sniped out of nowhere. Alright, to put it in perspective, they are on top of like the roof of some kind of castle in the middle of bumfuck Egypt. There are no other buildings around, and the bullet trajectory comes from top down. So I'm like, who the fuck sniped this guy? Jesus? God?
Hello.
Karen.
I mean, I would guess so, because they're selling little girls and shit like that. But, you know, whatever. So, and then it transitions to a next scene where a whole bunch of businessmen are just basically having a dick measuring contest about, no, where's my money and shit like that. And then there's the only woman in the room. When she finally speaks up, all the dudes like, nah, bitch, you can't talk. You ain't got no ball. You gotta have a penis to have an opinion here. But then she quickly just shuts him down, which I was like, yas, queen. They shuts them down, put them niggas in their place, and you know, the movie keeps on going. So far, that's been the only good part of the movie that I've seen. And after that, there's a scene where, I guess I'm gonna call it MC and the female lead, I'm just gonna call her Femc. MC and Femc are apparently going back to their respective places, I guess their abodes or whatever. And then Femc starts to you know, kind of get a little naughty for the camera, and she sends it to some guy. I don't know who the fuck she sends it to, but apparently it was some nice stuff.
Nice.
So well, there was that. But then after that, it starts to get a little raunchy, because Femc decides to pull out a little toy and do a little work on herself, you know what I mean? A little bit, you know, her little buzzy vibrating friend. But at the same time, we see MC get on a plane going to God knows where, and then he gets up, literally just gets up, goes to the back of the plane, stops a stewardess who's working there, and basically says, yeah, bitch, suck this dick. And she proceeds to do so, and he is not subtle at all. He is like just really ramming his shit down this bitch's throat. She is gagging, she is dying. I mean, like, she is like, tears are coming down. I mean, he is literally like stabbing his dick in the back of this bitch's throat. over and over and over and over again. And what's funny about it is that, these two scenes are happening at the same time. FemC's masturbating, this guy is basically, killing this bitch with his dick. And after, they both climax, the female stewardess on the plane, she's like smiling, like tears coming down her eyes, and makeup just running, and she actually just smiles and like she's like, thank you, sir. Can I have some more?
Please, sir. I want some more.
Like, what the ever living shit is going on? But anyway, after that scene, we eventually learn that apparently FemC is married to some guy and he's an asshole, I guess. That she don't like him and yada 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 and all that good time stuff. And it really doesn't matter because none of these characters have so far have any development whatsoever. Like I said, I don't even know their fucking names because they're just not relevant, I guess, because apparently I'm seeing that plot isn't a thing in this movie. And then while they were at like some kind of resort or some shit like that, FemC's talking to her homegirl, basically telling her, yeah, my husband ain't shit, yada yada yada. And apparently they just celebrated the husband's birthday. But while at the husband's birthday, she walks off for some unknown reason, I guess to get some air or some shit like that. And then MC just Batmans himself into the scene, saying like, you lost baby girl. And that is so fucking creepy. It's so creepy and cringy that I can't even explain it. Like, he just appears like a thief in the night. Like, what the living shit. To the point that I don't even have fucking words for it. And then just like that, and I mean, she ignores him, of course, and then she walks away. But then just like that, he disappears into the night, like fucking Batman.
I'm Batman.
Like he's the Batman of creeps. And like is this nigga like superpowers or some shit? I need answers. I don't have the answers.
You ain't got the answers, Sway.
But then after that scene comes another scene where she's basically, like I said, she's talking to her homegirl, hey, my husband ain't shit, yada yada yada. And then for some odd reason, she decides to walk off, just randomly walk off down the streets of like wherever European place or country this is, because the streets of Europe aren't the safest. But yet she decides to do so in nothing but a nightgown. Nothing but a nightgown, because that's totally safe. But then out of nowhere, MC just Batmans himself into the scene again, like a fucking superhero, like a fucking rape ghost, and then just says, hey, oh, you lost. This is the iconic rape line, you lost baby girl. And then after that, scene goes black, and he basically kidnaps her. He literally kidnaps her. So she wakes up in this random ass mansion. Totally, I mean, you can tell she's confused, but she's not as confused and as panicky as she should be. She was just kidnapped off the street, but she seems like she's totally cool with it. And afterwards, when she actually gets down, I guess, into like the living room or whatever, the foyer, whatever the fuck you wanna call that shit, dude again Batmans himself into the scene and pretty much just says, hey, I didn't know that you were gonna have that reaction to the sedatives. I didn't know that you had a heart problem. So he just confirmed that he just kidnapped her. What? Yeah, what the fuck? And this is only 20 minutes into the movie, so yeah. Alright, so as the movie moves on, we actually found out that MC saw FemC at the airport for like maybe 2 seconds and then instantly fell in love with her. And when the dad died, because we now know that was the dad that kind of died. When the dad died, the bullet went through him, or the dad, and then also went through MC. And then while MC was bleeding out, all he could think about was this chick that he saw for 5 fucking seconds. For 5 fucking seconds. This was 5 years ago. So that means he's been obsessing over this chick that he saw for 5 seconds for 5 fucking years.
How, Sway?
How fucking creepy is that? Like, you can't tell me that's not like creep material. But whatever, that's just me. What the hell do I know? I'm just a guy. So, FemC, apparently, she says like, hey, let me go. I got a boyfriend, because apparently, you know, the guy that she's dating or with is a boyfriend apparently. So MC actually then pulls out all these pictures of her boyfriend fucking another bitch. But not only are they like high quality, first off, they're like HD, they're like high quality pictures.
Nice.
And they're like up close. They're up close pictures. I'm like, how did he get these pictures? Who was taking? Was he there? Was he in the room?
Was he in the room?
Was
Maybe
he?
he likes to watch.
You think he likes to watch?
Yes.
Maybe. I mean, he looks like a creepy motherfucker. He might like to watch. But yeah, but like they were like maybe like 3 feet away from them while they were fucking. It was multiple pictures. So I'm like, maybe whether he was in the room or did MC actually hire somebody to hit on him so that way she can take the pictures? I mean, that might be the more logical thing, because since he has an obsession over her. But how did he even track her down after only seeing her for 5 fucking seconds? Like, I know this is supposed to be like an advanced version of 50 Shades of Grey, because Christian is kind of like that too. He's stalkerish, but at least he had a full-blown conversation with what's her face, Anna, whatever the fuck her name was. He had a full-blown conversation with her before he started stalking him. This nigga, this European ass motherfucker, only saw this bitch for 5 seconds and proceeded to stalk her. But whatever. So after we find all that out, of course, you know, FemC, she's pissed off about the whole thing, and she walks off and then, you know, she's like, hey, yeah, let me get the fuck out of here. You know, I ain't cool with this. And then MC just grabs her and throws her on the chair and just starts fondling her. Just starts fondling her. Now, normal people, their reaction to this would be, oh, I'm creeped out, get the fuck away from me. Not her. Not her. She gets aroused. Like, her body language clearly says that she's aroused by this, because she doesn't really seem to mind. I mean, he's like all on top of her, grabbing titty and all that good time shit. And then he has the nerve, the gall, the audacity, the testicular fortitude to actually whisper in her ear that says, hey, I'm not gonna do anything without your permission.
Whatever, nigga.
Which, this whole fucking movie so far, he's been violating her without her permission. So I'm like, where's the line, bro? Where's the fucking line? Then he gives her this dumbass proposal that says, hey, I'm gonna give you 365 days.
Just say a year.
Exactly.
Just say
No,
a year.
but some years don't have 365 days, baby.
Shut the hell up.
Okay. But that's why he said, just go along with it. But yeah, he says, I'm gonna give you 365 days to fall in love with me. If you don't, I'm gonna let you go and all this never happened. So I'm like, already, first off, you kidnap me. If I'm in FemC suits, I'm like, first off, you kidnap me. Second of all, you have some kind of weird obsession with me. Third of all, now you want me to fall in love with you? The guy that just kidnapped me off the fucking street? And you want me to just fall in love with you after you kidnapped me, sexually assaulted me, and now you want me to fall in love with me? Because you are just radiating just love, just romantic auras right now. You know what I'm saying? I find that to be just complete utter bullshit. But anyway, but later we get the scene where this guy is like tied to like a rock or some shit like that. Apparently it's in this guy's torture chamber or some shit. And we find out that this guy that's tied to the rock is actually the guy that's been selling the 12-year-old kids. And MC apparently doesn't like that. So at least we know that he doesn't like no fucking little girls and stuff like that. So later, after they have their scene,
He's not a pedophile, but he's a rapist and a kidnapper, so you know.
But he's not a pedophile.
Standards.
Exactly. So he's a creep with standards. So he has morals at least. He's a moral creep. But anyway, so after he has his back and forth with guy tied to rock, the next scene is basically him killing guy tied with rock because what he did was fucked up. But then FemC sees this, passed out, and the next thing you know, she's of course waking up, and they go on some kind of shopping montage.
That's when you need to push yourself to the test and show us a passage of time. We're gonna need a montage.
Where now apparently she's fine with him just buying her shit, you know, because now she's completely forgot that, hey, I'm being held against my will by this random guy that I know nothing about. But it's cool, because now we're shopping in Prague or wherever European place we're at. I'm buying lingerie and he's paying for it, so I'm cool. I'm happy with him now. That's what it seems like anyway. And again, realistically, this wouldn't happen. This wouldn't happen. Realistically, this would not happen. Realistically, you would assume that anyone in this situation would be finding any possible chance to get the fuck out of Dodge. You would assume anyway, but I guess that's just me assuming. You know what they say about assuming shit. After that little montage, now we have a revelation that MC captured Femc because now he wants her to teach him to be gentle. What? Although he's basically been tossing her ass around like a fucking ragdoll this whole movie.
Not be bullied by that.
But now, why do you want her to teach you to be gentle? You don't know this bitch. You saw this bitch for 5 fucking seconds and fell in love with her. But anyway, that's just me. I'm just a guy. What the fuck do I know? So, at least Femc actually does have a nice butt.
Have a nice butt for a skinty woman.
Yeah, for like a petite woman, she got a little booty on her.
She got the booties.
Yeah, she got like a little pump on
She got
her.
the booty, she do.
She do got it.
She do.
She make the booty do what it do. Indeed. But anyway, so yeah, so Napa.
Old, I'm sorry.
What?
Old mean is old.
It's okay.
But who really has the booty in the relationship is Massimo, the dude.
Oh, that's his name. Oh, MC.
Yeah, MC. Yeah.
You know what? No homo. He does have a very toned butt, but you see it a lot in the movie.
The shit look like he holding a peach in his pants.
Right? I mean, the shit looked like 2 rocks kissing over a coyote stand.
I was mid-drink when he said that. I almost died.
You almost died? That's alright. I will bring you back to life with my butt cheeks.
Which-
those ass cheeks, I swear they can cut diamond. But anyway.
The man is very shapely all around.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we haven't seen the front part. Thank God. I don't need to see that. But still, I believe it, though. But he does have, again, no homo. He does have you know what? I'm secure my sexuality to say that, hey, he does have a nice butt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway. And the movie makes that clear because the movie constantly focuses on his ass all the time. So
They make sure we see it now.
Oh yeah, so it's not like you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? So even doing that part where, as the movie progresses, you then get this shower scene where Femc takes a shower. No fucking soap, by the way. No soap, no body wash, no nothing. Like you can't just wash yourself with just water, bitch.
That's not how the oils that come from your body work.
It is not.
It's pretty resistant to water.
It is not.
You need soap.
Yeah, right. Like a nigga needs soap. And you telling me that how rich this nigga is, he can't afford a bar of soap. Like at all? Like all the shit that you bought a yacht. You bought clubs. Yes, a yacht. You bought a yacht. You bought clubs. But you can't buy a bar dove.
A bar.
Bars. Yeah, but bars. Get it? Because rap.
Well, I said that because you rhymed, but
Yeah. Oh, I did?
yeah.
When did I rap?
You said you bought a yacht, you bought a club, but you can't buy no dove.
Oh, yeah. Damn, look at me. I got bars. I ain't even fucking know that shit. Bars, my nigga.
You rhymed.
Right? Wait for my mixtapes coming out February 31st. Y'all look out for it. Anyway, so then they have this very awkward shower scene where MC is like, yeah, see my dick? I see you looking at my dick. You want to touch it? And then Femc is like, kinda, but no. So she cock teases him for some odd stupid reason, and then MC proceeds to again throw her around like a fucking rag doll without her permission. Because I pretty much remember he said that, hey, I won't do anything without your permission, right?
Right.
So why is he throwing this bitch around like a fucking rag doll without her permission? But whatever, what the fuck do I know? But anyway, so yeah, so then after that they fly to Rome or some shit to hang out, and Femc continues to cock tease him with an ice cream cone, just looking at it so seductively.
So seductive.
But I'm like, why are you cock teasing your fucking kidnapper? This nigga literally kidnapped you off the street. You know what he wants. Why are you cock teasing? Why isn't your top priority to not get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, find any opportunity to run, bitch, run.
Run, bitch! Run!
Run for your life, go get help. But no, it's like she loves this shit. But why? This would not happen in realistic situation at all. And then after that, later on, FemC proceeds to walk into his room, but bone naked. Well, not naked, she's in a robe, but ain't nothing underneath that robe. She goes to his room, literally just to cock tease him. And then after that, well, he proceeds to push her on the bed without permission, and then put the bitch in handcuffs, pretty much strap her to the bed. And then after that, he summons a random bitch.
Ninja summoning jutsu!
He summons this random bitch because like these people, like FemC and MC, have been talking in the room for like 10 minutes. And then after he straddles her to the bed and like pretty much like just ties her to the bed, this random bitch like shows out of nowhere. Like he does like the fucking summoning jutsu, and this bitch just appears. Like she's been waiting on there like for like fucking standby. And then after he's like, oh yeah, well, if you ain't give me no pussy, I'm gonna show you what you're missing out. And then this random bitch just sucks him off. And he's like, yeah, this is what you're missing. I'm like, what is she missing? What exactly is she missing? Is she missing the opportunity to do all the work? Maybe, I guess, but whatever. So I'm like, but how is she supposed to feel? Like, yeah, my kidnapper just handcuffed me to the bed and made me watch as another bitch sucked him off. How am I supposed to feel? Horny, jealous, enraged, serendipitous?
So what is the truth?
I don't know. I don't understand. But anyway, so as the movie progresses, they then go to like one of MC's nightclubs, and apparently she again continues to cock tease him like the stupid bitch that she is. But then after that, one of MC's friends, which I think his name is like what, Massimano? The MC's name?
Massimeno, si podemos!
What, Massimo?
The MC's name is Massimo.
Yeah, Massimano. So yeah, well anyway, well, his name is MC. God damn it. So yeah, so MC, one of MC's friends apparently tries to rape FemC, and he's not having that. So he pulls out Glock for all. Like he pulls out 2 guns. Where I don't know where he pulled them out from, but he had them. And
He stays strapped.
they ready, so that way he ain't gotta worry about getting ready. But anyway, so yeah, so he's like, nah, fuck all this noise. Y'all ain't gonna fuck my bitch. And then after that, with no transition whatsoever, now they're magically on a boat. And on said boat, they have some stupid argument where FemC falls into the water, and MC goes and saves Massimano, whatever, goes and saves her. And then after that, because he saved her, apparently they're both horny, and then they finally fuck. And not only do they fuck, but they fuck everywhere. I mean everywhere.
They christened that entire boat.
Fucked on a boat, they fucked on a goat, they fucked on a plane, they fucked on a train. I mean, they fucked everywhere on that boat. If there was a flat surface on that boat, they fucked on it. I mean, it was like at least a good, I'm probably exaggerating, but at least a good 10 minutes of them fucking each other. Now, coming from a grown adult who has engaged in coitus, I would assume that at some point they would need to hydrate. At some point. Or somebody's hip would give out. Or something like that, you would assume. But no, they were just like straight fucking. So I know they gotta be like at least maybe like in their early 20s. Because me being like 29 years old, my body don't function like that. I can't fuck on a plane, on a train, on a goat, and on a boat like for like hours on end. That my body don't work that way, But these niggas were just constantly fucking. They fucked everywhere. I mean, seamen's all on that boat. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's why they call it C-band. You get it? Because they're on a boat. The sea.
Keep going, John.
You get it? Okay. But anyway, and as we watch the movie, more shenanigans ensue. So as the movie progresses, we find out that MC's ex doesn't like FemC. Because after MC Massimanos, after his ex, yeah,
That is not his name.
that is his name. But after we find out that Massimanos ex don't like this bitch, said that I want to kill this bitch. They never really go off of that though. Like they never really do anything with that.
Because this movie is bad at narrative, the implication was that Anna was the one who set up the girl in the tunnel at the end of the movie.
Who's Anna the ex?
Yeah, Anna is the ex.
Oh, okay.
Anna is the one who made the assassination attempt happen in
Well,
the tunnel at the
Well,
end of the movie.
we didn't get that far yet, so hold on.
No, I mean, well, yeah, but
Well, I'm talking about in the review, baby.
I'm just saying.
but yeah.
You said that they hadn't done anything with it. They never did anything with it, but they did. So
we haven't got to the ending yet,
I'm
though,
just
baby.
saying.
Yeah, we'll get there. But hold that thought, though. Hold that thought.
hold it.
So anyway, so after MC's ex basically say, yeah, I don't like this bitch. I guess they go home, and then after they go home, FemC is in the bathroom, and then MC comes in, and they just fuck right there on the counter. So he must have some strong ass countertop.
I mean, if it's marble, it'll hold it.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
that girl is tiny. And
Yeah, true. She might weigh like 115 soaking wet.
probably
maybe.
not even that. She's slim.
She is slim.
And she's short.
Well, we know she ain't got no titties, so bless her heart though. But she got a little booty.
Look, all titties matter. Okay.
Nice.
They do. All titties do matter. So yeah. But anyway, but even after that, MC actually allows her to see her friends and family, which she actually does go see her friend, which is the best character in this whole fucking movie. Just saying.
You staying a ratchet best friend?
Right? She goes to see her ratchet best friend. And even her ratchet best friend is like, bitch, I thought you was kidnapped. What the fuck happened to you? Why didn't you call me? What the fuck's been going on? She's the most logical person in this whole fucking movie. Because even after FemC explains the story, she like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with
Bitches, you stupid. Bitches, you stupid. Bitches, you stupid.
you?
Well, okay. No, here's what was awesome about that whole scene. Laura FemC tells her bestie that tells her the bare minimum about Massimo. It's like, hey,
About Massimino.
yeah, he's in love with me, and he can be kind, and I'm in love with him, and also he slings good dick.
Yeah.
But her friend looks her in the eye and is like, there's something you not telling me. Hard cut to Laura chugging wine straight out of the bottle.
Yes.
And then she passes it to her friend, whose name I cannot remember. I'm sorry.
We'll call her best friend.
But yeah, Ratchet Bestie, Laura passes the wine bottle to her, and then she chugs out of it.
Beautiful moment.
And it's just the hard cut that made it awesome.
Because the
like
shit.
every scene that the best friend is in is the best scene in the movie.
Yes, it is, and I love every single bit of it. But we learn eventually, or I mean later on, that why they were doing that. But after that scene, though, they get dolled up. You know, they have their little, getting ready montage and all that good time stuff. And I find out that it seemed like her and best friend is more than friends. You know what I mean?
No.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, they give each other a little smooch, but then the best friend runs off to go meet up with the dude that bought her a drink. So
No, they real best friends. They best friends.
they're dancing all up on each other. You know
All-
how girls
all-
do with the club do.
Oh yeah, I know.
They dance on each other, so no creepy dudes coming.
Word, and that's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
And all that stuff. That is hot. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't kink shame, baby. You know that. But even doing that whole club scene, after that, MC's ex comes in, I believe.
Out of nowhere, like an RKO.
Right out of fucking nowhere. And he's like, oh, baby, I love you. Let's get back together. And she's like, no, I got a nigga that slings good dick. And who's good to me. And he's not a cheater. But see, thing about it is that, yeah, he's not cheating on you now. But he might be in the future. But like, how are you gonna say that that MC is a better man than your ex when your ex, yeah, he cheated on you, but at least he didn't drug you and kidnap. You know what I'm saying?
He's right. Do you know that?
So, but
Remember,
anyway,
he's not a pedophile though.
he is not. He is not a pedophile, and I will totally give him that. But still, like, yeah, one guy cheated on you, which I'm pretty sure MC had a hand in that. But I mean, he didn't have to do it. But anyway, MC still drugged you and kidnapped you and obsessed over you for 5 years. So it's like, which one is like the lesser evil? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so after that, they go back to her room where MC is just waiting for her in the room. And then after the
Like, he's appeared in the room like Batman. It's weird.
Right, he just like Batmans himself into the scene all the time. Like this nigga got superpowers or some shit. And then after the X sees MC in there, it's like, oh my god, he's hot.
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
Let me go. I am no competition to him. He just goes away, and then as soon as he goes away, guess what MC and Femcy start doing? Fucking. They fuck.
More cool music, more fucking.
Right. Like, can we talk for a second that this whole like movie is like basically like a whole music video? Like after some shit happens, a song always plays. Like a random ass song always plays. Like
It's decent music.
I mean between
Soundtrack goes hard.
I mean like MC Dick.
Oh my god.
But oh boy. But then anyway, after they get done, fucking like jackrabbits yet again, they have, I think on like another montage or some shit. Well, no, after that, they wake up and it's like, MC's like, hey, bitch, will you marry me? And FMC's like, yeah, I'll marry that dick. But they've only known each other for what we find out as for 2 months. So just because he slings good dick, you want to marry the dick after 2 months? You want to marry your kidnapper?
It's the only logic I can think of, because what other reason would there be?
Because ratings, I guess.
Because personality-wise, what redeeming qualities does he have?
None. He's a kidnapper. He's paranoid as fuck. He's narcissistic, and he doesn't respect her boundaries because, again, remember at the very beginning he says, I won't do anything without your permission. But yeah,
then he spends the entire movie doing a lot of things without her.
Right, basically slinging this bitch around like a fucking rag doll.
Not be bullied by that.
The whole fucking movie, and she's cool with that. She's fucking cool with that. But whatever though, fuck me, cause I don't know anything. But anyway, and then after that, they go on this whole montage of, and all that good time shit. Because we then find out that after FemC meets up with best friend again, that she actually does admit that she's pregnant. And what does FemC do? I'm not FemC, but the best friend. Best friend brings some rationality to this whole fucking movie and basically says, hey bitch, are you fucking stupid?
You stupid. Bitches, you stupid.
What's wrong with you?
You ain't know this nigga for 2 months. 2 months, my nigga.
What's wrong with you?
And you were having his baby? He kidnapped you off the fucking street. You don't know this nigga from Shinola. But yet, not only are you pregnant with his baby, because condoms don't exist in this world at all. No. But not only are you pregnant with his baby, now you want to marry the nigga?
What's wrong with you?
Bitch, is you stupid? But being a supportive best friend, she's like, you know what? I'm going to support you and your bastard baby. And your kidnapper. Because, bitch, I love you. Which I think that's very supportive.
Yeah, there's only so much convincing you can do when friends make bad decisions.
Right.
And then you just have to let them live their life because you just realize they're not going to listen.
Right.
That's what was happening here.
It was. That was totally happened. But in the background, we later learned that apparently the Mafia or whatever family that MC's with, they don't like this bitch. They don't like FMC. And even
apparently it's because she's foreign. Because the dude Massimo, his family is Sicilian, obviously, because he's part of the mafia and all that. But Laura is Polish.
Laura's FMC, by the way. But I just don't care. I don't give a shit about her name. But is that the only reason why they don't like the bitch? Because again, plot wise, this story is not that deep at all. So they have to cling on to something, I guess. And so behind the scenes, like I said, we don't. Apparently the family don't like FemC. So after the FemC and friend have their moment, they go on a little day cruise or whatever. But Massiminos or MC's cousin or whatever that was gets a call that says, oh yeah, we gonna kill this bitch. And he's like, oh no, I gotta tell my boy. So MC's cousin or whoever the fuck, his family member, I don't care, some family member, he's like, oh no, let me go and tell my boy that they don't kill his bitch. So of course he must have like T-Mobile or Sprint or some shit, cause his calls wasn't going through at all. If he had Verizon, his call would have went through, but I'm just saying. So they also cut to FemC and friend going into a tunnel but never coming out of that tunnel. And then when it's too late, family member finally meets MC, and he does this awkward shrug like, "Hey, bro, your bitch might be
It wasn't
dead."
even a shrug. He like moved his arms a little, like he was vaguely confused about what was happening.
Yeah, so he gave that like kind of shrug, and Maximanos or MC is like, "Oh no, my bitch might be dead." And then next thing you see is like this cop car outside the tunnel, and then it cuts off, and that's the movie. That's it. That's literally it. But apparently you said this is based off books.
Unfortunately,
Well, oh god. So yeah, and there are like 3 of them, right?
yes.
So yeah, so if there are 3 books, we know the bitch ain't dead. So yeah.
She is not. If you know about the fact that there are 3 books in this series, then you know that she's not dead. But if you're only watching the movie, maybe there's a little suspense if you're invested for some reason.
Right, for some odd reason. I mean, but overall, this movie was basically just sex. It was sex.
It was one long porn music video.
Right, and that's it. Because again, characters had no development whatsoever. There was literally no plot. I guess the only somewhat plot there was bitch gets kidnapped. Kidnapper falls in love with bitch. Bitch eventually falls in love with kidnapper, gets pregnant, and now cliffhanger. That's it. That's literally it. So, in your opinion, baby, is it better or worse than 50 Shades?
It is on the same level.
Same level? I know what? I fucks with that because I do believe that it's on the same level. Because I knew that 50 Shades is trash, but this is a whole new. It's just Netflix trash. 50 Shades was like theatrical trash, but this is Netflix trash. So I can't recommend this to anybody. I mean, I've heard everybody say that. Oh,
I mean, if you want to see a dude in constant sex scenes who has a nice ass, then maybe you can fast forward to all the sex scenes, but otherwise no.
know what I say? I just say instead of watching this, just go to Pornhub. Just be dead. Just go to Pornhub, because at least in Pornhub you can see full puss and full dick. You know what I'm saying?
But that ass though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he does. Again, fully secure my sexuality. The dude does have a nice butt. I mean, that butt can cut diamond. That's like 2 rocks kissing over a coyote's then. I want a butt like his.
Do some squats.
Hell yeah, the squats. But overall, would I recommend this movie to anybody? No, not at all. Now, I would say if you see this movie, turn the other way. In the words of Randy Jackson, it's a no for me, dog.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
But we watched it. At least we can say that we did it and we experienced it. We didn't like it, but we experienced
it. It was a thing that happened.
Right, it happened. It happened tonight, and now we can say when we go to the upper room that we actually did see this movie and we didn't like it. So yeah, but anyway, that's it for this movie review, and we'll see if we can review some more bad movies in the future. But until then, here's your boy John.
And it's Kiara.